Episode 36 of Digimon Adventure: starts off with Koshiro and the Taichi party meeting up at the base of a giant pillar of light that connects to the network between the digital world and the real world. Koshiro explains that he intends for the party to use this tower as a means to snipe the Digimon who are controlling the International Space Station and veer it off course from crashing into Tokyo. Tokyo is being evacuated, and the party fly up to the top of the pillar. On the way, a horde of Blade Agumon, led by Metal Life Agumon, ambush the group. Sora, Takeru, and Hikari all end up staying further back to fight them, while Koshiro and Taichi continue to race towards the top of the pillar. Only having a few minutes left before the ISS crashes into Tokyo, Metal Life Agumon intercepts the two and blocks them from proceeding. The group battles it out, and eventually the Pillar of Light starts reacting with Taichi's Digivice, causing Metal Greymon to evolve into Blitz Greymon. Taichi and Blitz Greymon are able to hold Metal Life Agumon back as Koshiro and Alter Kabuterimon race to the top. While giving us a little tease of its upcoming evolution, Alter Kabuterimon and Koshiro are able to shoot down the Digimon controlling the ISS and redirect it to land safely into Tokyo Bay. Okay, so there are quite a few things to say about this episode. On paper, this seems like a really cool episode with a lot of neat moments, but actually watching it, there were quite a few things I took issue with. First things first, this is just another Our War game scenario. This is the third, I think, time that this has happened so far in the series, and I'm really over it at this point. Like, I get the appeal of having a tense situation with a time limit, but when it happens at least once every 10 episodes, it really gets stale. That being said though, I was extremely happy that this time things were resolved with Koshiro. I was so hoping that we would get to see Hercules Kabuterimon this episode, but that slight tease at the end still got me excited. I'm curious if this means that we'll see Hercules Kabuterimon before Metal Garurumon, but we'll have to wait and find out. However, even though I loved that Koshiro was the one to save the day in the end, I wasn't all that impressed with the events leading up to it, namely Blitz Greymon. Don't get me wrong, I actually really liked Blitz Greymon, and this all but confirms my prediction a few videos back of potentially seeing Crest Garurumon and even Omnimon Alter S. But I do not think that Taichi and Agumon should be getting a third Mega Evolution, not including Omnimon, while no one else has even gotten one. Way at the beginning of the series, I was complaining about Taichi and Yamato getting more of the spotlight than the rest of the team. But now so much of that spotlight has been put on just Taichi and Agumon, it's gotten even worse. I'm really hoping that the next batch of episodes will focus heavily on the rest of the kids and leave Taichi and Agumon out of it. As much as I love Agumon and he's my favorite of the original Digimon, I really do enjoy seeing the other Digimon and their kids get their own spotlight. On that same topic though, the evolution of Blitz Greymon was probably the most anticlimactic evolution in the series so far. It felt very out of nowhere, and if they were going to do it, I just wish it was treated similarly to War Greymon. I mean, why not even just evolve into War Greymon? He flies super fast and he could have gotten up there in no time. Though having this kind of anticlimactic evolution scene probably means that we won't see Blitz Greymon all that often, since it seems like it was heavily due to the power of that pillar combining with Taichi's Digivice that caused it to happen. Anyway, all in all, this episode was just fine to me, but it wasn't great. I enjoyed seeing all of the Digimon flying up the pillar, and how Takeru has continued to be a lot stronger than he was in the original series. Blade Agumon and Metal Life Agumon were also pretty cool to see. I am really hoping that we get to see Hercules Kabuterimon soon though, and I hope it's not overshadowed by another evolution, like Blitz Greymon almost did this time. I really want to see these other characters shine, and if this show continues to just be the adventures of Taichi and friends, I'm gonna be really disappointed. What did you all think though? What do you think of Blitz Greymon's appearance? How do you like Blitz Greymon compared to War Greymon, and are you hoping we'll get to see more of one or the other? Who do you think will be the next one to get their Mega Evolution? To me, it makes the most sense for Yamato and Gabumon to be up next, but the tease of Hercules Kabuterimon is giving me hopes for that. I just really hope that none of them happens off screen and then we just see it again later. But anyway, leave those thoughts or any others in that comment section. Thank you all for watching, I do appreciate it, and I will catch you in the next one.